Stop. I'm not her content. I'm not her friend. I have screenshots for days, Leslie. Everything that you say about me is factually inaccurate and like drummed up to get your audience to hate me. She is part of the people that fuels this hate videos now because I've talked about her. Mind you, she's made probably 15 videos about me and I've not responded to any of them. She literally said I alluded to the fact that I planted stuff in her car.
We'll just say stuff because did we ever find out
that the charges were dropped?
Yeah, okay.
Was try to help her. Katie, day one was when you called me a disgusting human being. What are you talking about? Like, Steve didn't come in until later, you know?
Like, I knew that Steve and Kim were in her heads, and I knew Matt was in her head. And I might be more kind than she deserves, but I also know what it's like to have someone prey on you when you're going through shit. And if she was going, so she goes through the tragedy with Abe, and then she goes through this arrest where she's got stuff on her. And if she has stuff on her and she's using, that's also going to not have her in the right headspace.
I forgot that whoever recorded this was getting text messages at the time, so I apologize for that. But yeah, so this was after the loss of my nephew and after my arrest. And someone asked, what was I arrested for? And I'll tell you guys about that later. That's been dropped. It was a false arrest.
Because I would find, he would call me sometimes and he would look high. And I would say, Matt, are you high? And he'd go, hell no, I'm not high. And I'm like, you're slurring, dude. So,
yeah, so that was just a small clip where she spoke about me having drugs on me, which is crazy because, okay, so let me tell you guys about the arrest. So December 28th, I was pulled over and arrested and charged with improper lane usage, flight from an officer, and Schedule 2. They said I had cocaine. They said I had cocaine on me, right? I did not have cocaine on me. I did not flee from an officer. I was only 3.8 miles from my home. They said they followed me for 4 miles, 4.5 miles, 5 miles, 1 mile. They kept changing. So I was arrested on a Saturday. Sunday, I got out. I was bonded out. And Monday morning, Katie somehow knew about my arrest, okay? She says that a follower of hers in Louisiana sent her the screenshot from where the radio station posted it. What's crazy, though, is that the only way someone would see, like, you're not going to follow that radio station unless you live in the area. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you guys going to be following my local radio station? No, you can't hear from where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. So she posted on it Monday morning and blasted it. It was a radio station Facebook page. My bad. So it was a radio station's Facebook page that posted it. So she blasted it, and then it's like, oh, see, Leslie was an addict. That's what I would absolutely love to know, is if she knew about it Sunday night. Because if Katie knew about it Sunday night, that was before any reports ever came out. The only people that knew about it was my family. So, okay, so they tested the chalk. It was my kid's chalk bag that was in the car. They tested that on the side of the road, and it was actually negative, but they said that it was positive, right? They claim that it showed positive, but I saw it. So they're like, the first cop that done it was like, oh, it's not showing up nothing. And he handed it to the cop beside him. The cop beside him was like flicking it and shaking it. It was like, oh, it looks, he goes, oh yeah, I can see some. You see right there. So I'm like, can I see it? And he shows it back to me, and it was negative. I didn't know it was negative at the time because I didn't know what a negative or positive looked like. But I saw clear liquid with only 2 little specks in the bag. Mind you, well, you know, people saying, did Katie set you up? Did Katie set you up? You know, I'm not going to say Katie set me up, but the circumstances were very weird. 3 days after she pulled my financials or something like that, I'm arrested. So it was very strange, the timing. But whatever. So the liquid in there is clear with the exception of 2 microspecks. So they tell me that I have cocaine in my car. And they arrest me. I go to jail. I'm in jail overnight, away from my children. My kids did not know, like, because I was gone 5 hours from my home before I could even call my husband. My husband had been calling my phone. He went to Walmart looking for me because I was supposed to go meet the lady that lives in our old home, right down the street from our old home, to get a package because a Christmas package that I'd ordered for my daughter went to our old home. What radio station reports traffic arrests? Actually, ours do every morning at 7 o'clock. So yeah, I'm a career criminal, apparently. So, anyways, I was sent to jail. No, I don't know, Eunice, but I would love to find that out. I will never carry chalk in my car. I can promise you that. So anyways, I go to jail the next day. You know, I was bonded out. But let me tell you guys,